And welcome to a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, your host. This is a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. All we do is one thing and one thing alone: help you live your best life or start or grow your business. You're in for a deliciously arranged treat today. It's a special edition. Why is it a special edition? Because you're here today. And if you weren't here, what a boring show that would be. So thanks for showing up and being here on the Rundown with Ramon. If you joined the Rundown with Ramon today and you're not feeling so great, feeling kind of bad, in fact, well, stick around here on the Rundown with Ramon for the next 27 minutes, give or take, and hopefully I can be a part of your day to help your day improve just a wee bit. If you join the Rundown with Ramon and you're feeling fantastically blessed and great, you know what? I'm glad I can join you in part of your journey of being a great day today. We got a lot in store for you today. We're going to talk about, one, how to achieve work-life harmony and why it's better than work-life balance. We've touched on this topic before, and we'll keep touching on this topic, the aspect of work-life balance. Work-life balance, it's a real thing. We have to work and make money, and we have life, we have family, we have spouses, we have children, we have churches, we have softball games, memories to build. Both are important to live on this planet that we're in. We're going to touch on some insights from Seth Godin. Have you ever changed your mind online? Seth Godin asked that ever important question. And how to automate and streamline marketing processes like an expert. Automation is powerful. Winning the mind game as a business owner. We're going to touch on that much deeper. We cover on zoneofgenius.com, navigating startup costs, what I'd consider if I were starting a business. Do the things you are putting off. Do the things you're putting off. Yeah, we're going to go there. And 5 chat GPT prompts to revolutionize your content. The prompts you use are so important and can make or break how you're leveraging the power of AI. It's prompt-based as of this time until it evolves and grows. Maybe we'll see. After going to prison, he worked hard to build a career. Then this happened. He discovered a liberating truth. And last but not least, from our friends at allbusiness.com, try a 30-day challenge to kickstart your small business growth. So we got a lot in store for you today, talking about work-life balance and Seth Godin advice from him, changing your mind online, and how to automate and streamline marketing purposes, and so much more. And I'm glad you're here today. Glad you're here enjoying another episode, another version, another edition of the Rundown with Ramon. So sit back, relax, buckle up, and get ready as we pour into you today on a brand new edition, brand new show. Thanks for being here. And you know what's amazing is the power of choice. The power of choice that we all get to do, to choose. My friend T.M. Hyman, America's favorite mentor, says that some things are out of our control. I can't help what the other driver does on the highway. I can't help the cashier didn't give me the right change. I can't help that. Can't help necessarily how my kids react to me, how my wife reacts to me. But I can decide, I can affirm, I can decide, I can make the choice how I react to something, what I think about something, what I say about something, how I respond to something, how I receive something, that I can choose. And some things are more disciplined than others, for sure. But you can still make a choice every single day to choose how you react, how you respond, how you give feedback to something. With that, let's step into a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Achieve work-life harmony. You've heard this many, many times before. And the author here is saying, let's do balance instead. I've heard this before. What they're saying, and I may pour into this a bit more, is savor the lunch hour. Instead of eating lunch at your desk to crank out that extra hour of work, take lunch as an opportunity to recharge. Make time for volunteering. Volunteering definitely is one way to expand our horizons and to help us see beyond ourselves. It's so easy to see within ourselves, but we don't want to see beyond ourselves sometimes, and volunteering forces us to do this. Extending your travel. Business trips are often a whirlwind of meetings and hotel meals, which can be draining for even the toughest road warriors. Before you go, create an itinerary that schedules time for visiting a museum or dining at a local restaurant so you can unwind. Investing in your growth, and I would dare say investing in your personal growth or investing in your professional growth is an important aspect of that. Well, but investing in your growth. And number 5, take advantage of technology. Technology is a powerful tool to help you grow your business and get it to the next level. Are you taking advantage of it? So when are you going to start your journey? Challenges us with the author. When are you going to start your journey of entrepreneurship. Hey, Deborah Williams, good day to you. Deborah Williams, great day indeed. Glad you're here on the Rundown with Ramon. Deborah Williams, thanks for being here today. Appreciate it. So the choice we get to make. And by the way, I love this. I recently got a little remote controlled heater. So when it heats up and too hot in my studio, boop, I can just turn the heater on or off and adjust the temperature, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm just showing you that live. I used to have a little space heater that I had to lean over and turn a little dial, but I was like, you know what? When I'm feeding the people on the Rundown with Ramon, I don't want to all tilt out and go out of frame. So this heater is nice. How's the remote control button? It's what, about 71 degrees now? Let's see. There, it clicked. 71 is about the perfect temperature. Okay, I'm back. This is the Rundown with Ramon, showing you how I rock and roll. But that little tip may help you. Sometimes we have things and we think, hey, I need it to be this way. But there could always be a better way. Welcome to a brand new day. This is the Rundown with Ramon. So stop trying to achieve work-life balance and instead work from some harmony. Deborah Williams, Lisa Price, founder of Carol's Daughter, is known to say some days she was a great mother and not a great business owner. Some days she was a fantastic business owner, but not a great mother. The balance is definitely real. Ding, 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 ding. Next step, Seth Godin asked the question, have you ever changed your mind online? And here's what he said. Have you ever read anything online that made you change your mind about something? An essay, a manifesto, an argument that was so cogent, well-delivered, and persuasive that you not only switched positions, but also took the time to tell someone else about it. If you did, I'd like to hear about it. I'm looking for the best online manifestos, sort of a top 10 list of persuasion. I'm curious about you. Have you ever read something online that caused you to change your tune, that caused you to say, I was wrong about this. I need to think different about this, that, or the other. Has it ever happened to you? And if so, I think that's a good thing. That means their writing was very persuasive and got you to change your mind to what you thought, but realize that you thought different. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Seth Godin always challenging us. When's the last time we changed our mind due to what somebody else has written online? Deborah Williams, automate and streamline marketing processes. Ding, 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 ding. I love automation and streamlining it. It is so important to take your business to the next level. Our friends at smallbiztrends.com say, one, finding the best automation marketing tools. Marketing automation tools is one way to do it. There's so many you can use. Did you know you can maximize your influence through strategic content and social media marketing? Turning blog clicks into revenue. Blogging can be an effective way to do this, and using these tools for a successful social media strategy. But let me focus on the main content of the day, how to automate and streamline marketing processes like an expert. Transforming your online presence into a profit powerhouse. If you're not making money with your content, then I would dare say and ask, why are you doing it? Write Chat GPT prompts to get the best results. And it's not just Chat GPT. Of course, it could be Perplexity. It could be Claude, any AI tool. Create content that triggers massive reach on social media. Master the content creation process. Focus on these email marketing best practices that convert. Consider integrating voice-based audio content into your marketing. The power of marketing cannot be understated at all. It is a powerful way to build trust with your brand. This is what I teach in the Celebrity CEO strategies. Celebrity CEO system is that A, you need to build a system that gets attention. What can you do to get attention? After you get that attention, what can you do to nurture and get trust? After you build trust, what can you do then to convert that to a sale? Asking yourself, let me not try to get a sales first, but let me first build community. Let me first build a following so I can nurture to people over and over again and build trust with them. Am I giving people opportunities to get a little taste of me through maybe webinars or events or more? Am I doing that or not? This is how you can leverage the power of content to take your business to the next level, because people most likely won't buy from you at first blush. It may take some time, and that's where the nurturing process can come in. My name is Ramon, everybody. You've just entered into the Rundown with Ramon zone. Ding, 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 ding. Talking about winning the mind game as a business owner. My favorite topic, talking about the power of the mind. Writes writer Leanne DePau in Forbes. Mastering your mind game, setting clear goals, accepting failure, building resilience, creating a support system. Do you have clear goals for where you want to be in business, where you want to be in life? Creating your vision is important. Breaking that vision down into manageable chunks and staying focused, keeping your vision board where you can see it. Accepting failure, change your perception of what failure is. And maybe it's a lesson learned. Analyzing and adapting. Something happened, well, analyze and adapt and see what went wrong, what went right, staying positive. Keep a positive attitude and keep moving forward. Failure is a part of the journey, so keep going, writes the article. Building resilience is essential. Are you able to grow from the problems you've had and get back up and bounce back and move forward or not? What about taking care of yourself? Are you looking after your physical and mental health? This is part of the journey of having the mindset of entrepreneurship. And are you able to keep going? Creating a support system is also very important. We'll be having celebrity CEO coaching in the coming days. You can check that out. And a support system is essential. Finding mentors, joining peer groups. And the author gives a challenge for you. Leanne DePowell says, make one clear goal. Take a big step. Think and adjust. Think and adjust. Can you do this or not? Think and adjust. If you want to have the right mindset for entrepreneurship, it is absolutely essential. Hey, Alexandra Nicole, good day to you. Alexandra Nicole, glad you're here today. I saw your business challenges and things you're doing. Glad to have you here, Alexandra Nicole. But the mindset for business is important because if we don't have the right mindset for success in business, it's going to be hard to be a success, Alexandria. Hard to be a success, Deborah. It's going to be very hard. Business is not easy. We have to get back up again and again and again and again after being told no. So the question for you is, are you ready for the journey? Deborah Williams, I'm telling you, that remote control is in the clutch, in the glitch. I don't know what the word the young people be using, but that remote control heater is already transformed. I'm telling you, when it gets too hot in here, I can just look over and boop, click that little bad boy right down there, and it works well. So it's a small little heater about that big. Got an LCD display on it. I can control it, see what temperature it is. Not kind of the old school where you go like that, you know, and you can't see the temperature. So it's definitely a game changer. But that's mindset. That's a small part of it. I said, no, I don't have to bend over and get out of screen and look all crazy. When I'm doing the rundown with Ramon and other video content, I do. Let me get a heater that has a remote control on it. Bing, game over. Everybody, again, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. What I'd consider if I were starting a business today, what would you consider if you were starting a business today, right? We write this at zoneofgenius.com. Check it out, zoneofgenius.com. There's fixed cost versus variable cost, things that stay the same every month, like your rent, things of that nature. Variable cost are maybe you have a flower shop during Valentine's Day, the cost of flowers go up that you buy, but you're also making more money. There's essential cost versus optional extras, business registration fees and things like that are things of what they are, but maybe tools or equipment specific to your industry. Maybe you get smarter with how you're producing what you're doing and you spend less on it. There's options and then essentials. What people often forget to budget for is taxes, emergency funds, training, or personal development. I spend about $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year in personal development. So as you're thinking of doing your business, think about the cash flow, think about the cost, think about what it costs to build the business that you want. And make sure you reverse engineer that money, that profitability into it to have it done well. Scott Simons, good day to you, Scott Simons. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. Glad you're here, Scott. This is the power of entrepreneurship. This is the power of business. As you starting your business, and Scott Simons knows this well, I'm sure you do as well, Alexandria Nicole. What's your business like? Are you budgeting in, factoring in the right cost for it? Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Do the things that you are putting off, writes Louise Azzopardi. Do you have something you're putting off, Deborah? Something that when you think about it, you get a yucky feeling, Alexandra, and you want to forget about it, Scott. I'm thinking about one of my clients in particular, writes the author here, who is always behind on submitting their work evidence that goes along with the subjects they're doing in class. Instead of putting off what you don't want to do, schedule time for it in the moment. Instead of putting off what you don't want to do, understand why you're doing it and make a priority from it. Instead of putting off what you don't want to do, realize that it needs to be done to move things forward. Reframe your brain, as I can imagine my friend T.M. Hyman saying, reframe your brain to maybe you begin to like it and enjoy it, or enjoy the results of it. Good day to you, Terry. Glad you're here today, Terry, on the Rundown with Ramon. Terry, what are you putting off? I'd like to know, what are you putting off? Terry, what are you putting off? Scott, what are you putting off? Alexandria, what are you putting off? Deborah, that you know you need to do? For me, it is finances. That's my weak area. Taxes and things. I put that off and put that off. It's a weak area for me. What are you putting off that you need to stop putting off? What are you prioritizing more because you like to do it, because it's fun? I love doing the Rundown with Ramon, but the post-production work, it doesn't always get done. What are you putting off that you need to do, that you should stop putting off and do better, do more, or just do? I did push-ups and stretches today, but I haven't done a cardio power walk for some time. It's been cold, so it's been a few weeks. I've done push-ups and stretches. I'm pretty active, but I've been slacking. I've been putting things off. What about you? What are things you're putting off that you know you should stop putting off? What are the things we need to start doing, and knowing why we should do them so we can get the results we want to achieve? My name is Ramon, everybody. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Talking about AI. We're going to keep touching on that subject for the near-term future. 5 chat GPT prompts to revolutionize your content. And I just want to say, for those of you who are not leveraging AI, I'm sure most of you are, but by now, but those of you still are not, the best way to get the most out of AI is just ask it the right questions and tell it who it is. Things like, hey, you're in the market to buy a new vehicle. You have a family of 3 and you have to go just to the store and to church once a week. You're not going to drive it very much. Your budget's $25,000 total. And of course, you can do financing for a couple $100 a month. It's important that it's an SUV vehicle. It doesn't need to be brand new, but it should be relatively with a good body and low mileage, under 40,000 miles. What vehicle would you suggest? That's the kind of thing you want to ask ChatGPT. Or you can say things like, I have a business that's a lawn care business. It's cyclical. Most of our business is in the fall, but we do some snow removal and things in the winter, and gutter cleaning and window cleaning. I have 3 employees and we have 1 truck, and we're buying a new truck. What are some marketing strategies you may suggest for my business? ChatGPT. N.O. Georgette, love that you're here confessing. I've been putting off writing my book. So, I would ask you, when will you write your book? What is your book going to be about? Why are you putting it off? Who will your book transform when it's published? That's how you can frame it in the right way. Who will the book transform when it's published? What book does Eno need to write? When will that book be out? When can we celebrate with you? When can Scott celebrate with you? Terry celebrate with you? Alexandria celebrate with you? Deborah, when can we celebrate with you? When will the book get done? And if you don't do the book, who will lose out? Who should have read that book? They didn't read it because you didn't do the book. Put yourself in that way, and it may prompt you forward to do the things that you normally don't like to do. Ooh, it's all about healthcare workers. That book needs to be written. Think, how many healthcare workers are out there who could use your book. I have a number of healthcare workers in my church. They're nurses, physical therapists, medical support staff. They probably need to read your book, I'm guessing. So, I want you to make a promise to yourself and get that book done. Hey, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, brand new edition just for you today to help you live your best life or start to grow your business. This is the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, touching on a very important topic. After going to prison, he worked hard to build a career. Then this happened. I love this story. There's a gentleman named Steve. He stole things, served time in prison, turned his life around. He was a senior leader, called him to an office. The leader offered Steve a full-time job. He did a background check, and Steve panicked. He was desperate for the job, and Steve happened to read my magazine. Should I tell him about my conviction? The guy says, I can't tell you what to do. When you weigh the risk about the decision of not telling and getting the job, or telling and seeing what happens, this applies to every decision you'll make. What are the risks of prompting some hard conversations versus the risk of staying quiet as the situation gets worse? Do the risks of action outweigh the risks of inaction? So Steve decided to be forthcoming about his past. And the next day he said to update. The manager said Steve was brave for being upfront about it, and that I appreciated Steve's honesty, and that Steve would still get the job. Now, this could have went the other way, and he could have not gotten the job, but his conscience would have been clear. He would have felt better not having this weight hang over his shoulder. Deborah's confessing here about what she's putting off completing my new website. Deborah, well, what's the URL? What's the web link, Deborah, for the current website? Confess and let us all know right here on the Rundown with Ramon. Put the link into the current website. And let me ask you a question, Deborah. When will this get done? Why are you putting it off? Alexandra Nicole, you need to get on Deborah Williams and help her get her website done. This is what we do on the Rundown with Ramon. Terry's chiming in here about what Terry is delaying in. This is good. My book is ready, but need ChatGPT to help organize it into chapters. Well, get that done, Terry. Let's go. It seems like that struck a chord that we're all delaying something we need to be doing. In the end of the day, delaying is only hurting us in some way, shape, or form. It's just hurting us. We need to move forward and do the things we need to do to make a difference in our life and the lives of others. I encourage you, before we go on, if you're looking to make a change, if you're looking to make a difference, consider doing a challenge. Many people are doing 30-day, 4-day, 5-dive challenges, 75 hard. Do it with others. But maybe one thing we can do is make a little challenge for ourselves and say, hey, listen, I'm going to do 30 days. I'm going to do something different, and put a little chart together and just challenge yourself to do it. Challenge yourself to do it. And sometimes it's hard to do these things alone, so you may need to do it with other people, and that's okay. But sometimes a challenge can help you get to the next level of where you need to be in life and in business. To ask yourself this: have you visited zoneofgenius.com yet to make sure you get the best insights and best content for your business? Be clear on what you really, really want to do in life and in business. Be clear on it. Ask yourself very clearly, do you even want to be in business? I was sharing this with somebody over the weekend. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, is not necessarily a badge of honor. Leslie, thank you for bringing that out. Leslie says, I'm delaying doing live and educational videos. Okay, we got people chiming in here, letting us know. So Leslie, put a date on that. It's time for you to not delay. Ask yourself that, do you even want to be in business? Thank you, Eno, about the 30-day challenge. Are we hungry enough to get to where we need to be? That's the question. Do we have a hunger enough, like a hyena, like a lion in the African jungles or Asian forest, and know if we don't get this food, we will starve? Asking ourselves, who will lose if we don't win? And your pricing is part of that. Is your pricing set in the right way or not? Is your pricing good? Is it high enough for you to feed yourself, feed your team, pay yourself, and contribute to society in a meaningful way that you want to do it? Do you have a mindset for entrepreneurship? A mindset for life, even if it's not entrepreneurship? Do you have the right mindset for success? Ask yourself that question, and I always like to end in saying, ask yourself, what do you do best? And what can you get paid to do it? Because when you have the vector of what you do best and what can you get paid to do it, it's a great way to live. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This has been a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. And I'm so glad Leslie joined, so glad Eno joined, so glad Terry joined, so glad Deborah joined, so glad Terry joined, so glad my friend Scott Simon joined, so glad my other friend Alexandra Nicole joined, so glad my other friend Deborah Williams joined today to make The Rundown with Ramon an even better day. Go out and tell somebody that they're special. Go DM somebody, Alexandria, WhatsApp somebody, put a Facebook chat them, text them, let them know you care, let them know that they matter. We don't know who's suffering. We don't know who needs to hear an encouraging word of the day. And that encouraging word that they hear could be the word that saves them, even in a small way. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, and y'all know what day it is. It's the Rundown with Ramon Day. Glad you're here. Have an amazing rest of your day. Be blessed and be fantastic. See you next time on the next edition of The Rundown with Ramon. Thank you. See you next time. Take care. Be blessed.